Jail guard throws person on a wheelchair, and if this person's paralyzed chest down, and they say, get up, and they say, I can't, I'm paralyzed, and they dump them out, breaking the person's legs, because when you've been paralyzed a long time, your legs turn into like chalk, your muscles turn into like jello, and then it's just funny. You know, the person in their urine and feces on the ground, and they kind of have a devilish celebration. The police, by the way, defended that case and said, yeah, no, person didn't get up, doesn't matter if you're paralyzed, you don't follow an order, we break your legs. See, it's a mental illness of the code says he didn't follow an order, but he couldn't. Doesn't matter. Your legs get broken. Now, the reason I wanted to go over that is this is the mental illness that we're talking about. I mean, this has reached craziness potential. Fox News, trooper claims dashboard cam upholds his actions. For more than 3 weeks, an infamous cell phone video showing an Oklahoma highway patrolman and a paramedic getting into a scuffle. The black guy doesn't touch him. The paramedic doesn't touch him. They're grabbing, pushing, hitting on him. He pulls an arm away. They call that attacking him. You know, in fact, they now charge you if you raise your hand when you're being beaten, that's assault on a god. I mean, this is god level. So they'll be wearing gold crowns, and we'll have to bow when we see them. I mean, it's really mentally ill. As they take the mental patients that have been in Iraq over there doing all that evil, and they take them here. This is called tyranny, folks. Now its counterpart video from the trooper's dashboard cam has been released, and some are saying it vindicates a decorated war hero. So see, this is ultimate spin. The video clearly shows the cop out of control, but they've got such arrogance, they'll say it defends him. I'm going to read this account of them telling people what it says, and only showing short clips on Fox, and then I'm going to show you the unedited video, and you decide what's the truth. Okay. He is not this org. I guess that means a goblin. This constitutional depriver of people's rights. He's a good man. This is a man that has been in law enforcement, no longer peace officer, for 15 years. He just got back from Iraq, got back in April this year after a tour of duty for the U.S. Navy, said Attorney Mark James, who came to the defense of his client, Trooper Daniel Martin, at a press conference Monday afternoon. James claims the dashboard camera upholds his client's story, showing that he acted appropriately in subduing paramedic Maurice White. Subduing. White's going, sir, let us just get to the hospital, and you can arrest us or ticket us. This woman is having a heart attack right here. And he said, listen, you piece of trash, bleeping. I said, get in the car. And he's going, you can arrest us there. But this is, and he starts saying, I'm going to arrest you now, and goes into a whole freak out and starts choking people. But the officer subdued the deadly paramedics. Oh, he's doing as if he was fighting Iraqis, and now he's fighting deadly ambulance people. It was scary, that ambulance. It was dangerous. That's what they go on to say. They say, this ambulance is dangerous people, dangerous to the public. Get ready, actually. I mean, they're like Al-Qaeda or something. There's nothing scarier than an ambulance. Turns out he harasses other ambulances. He's got like this dominant, crazy power trip where he's God, and that ambulance didn't yield. Get out of the car, filth! With a woman having a baby last time. They're like, sir, could she have the... we need to have the... Well, she's going to have the baby right here. Shut up. I run things, and I sit and wait. Oh, God, I got a lot of power. It's all about his power. It's a power trip. James claims the dashboard camera upholds his client's story, showing that he acted appropriately in subduing paramedic Maurice White. He said that White came out of the ambulance trying to control the situation and was told repeatedly to return to the back of the rig. See, you don't control. We're in control. It's all about a threat continuum and how they got to maintain control. It's like this mentally ill cult. Long way from Matt Dillon. Matt Dillon out pulling over ambulances. You know, that's I mean, you know, this is mental illness. He was asked before there was a curse word, that's defending that, before there was yelling, to get back in the ambulance 3 times. He did not comply with a lawful order. James said, no, you were breaking the law, pulling that ambulance over and driving recklessly. You need to be charged. Mr. White committed, by the way, there's a lot of state laws, I don't know about Oklahoma, but a lot of states have it because the cops killing people, that if you weren't going to an emergency call, you shouldn't have been driving 100 miles an hour, and it's clear you're doing that. And then running up on the back, in the neighborhood, he's going 80. But if that cop had killed a little kid, there'd have been, he was chasing a deadly person. Wait, I'm getting to that part. Mr. White committed obstruction of justice, and he was told in that video, sir, You're going to be arrested for obstruction. And he was told that twice. He said, and the guy said, arrest me at the hospital. Let me get the lady who's having a heart attack there. He does not comply at that point in time. Yeah, doesn't comply in 5 seconds. Get in the freaking car. Get in the bleeping car. Get in the car. You know what I mean? Just totally mentally ill. Shouldn't be cleaning toilets, much less running around with a badge and gun. He does not comply at that point in time when the trooper tries to make an arrest. White claimed that the trooper was out of control is simply unfounded, and reading White's contradictory statement proves it, James said. The guy's completely out of control, screaming. Then he comes around the side, gets the EMT back out, and starts choking him. And the other cop's choking him. That's out of control. We're going to show both these videos coming up. The officer, as he got out of the vehicle, was in a state of rage. He approached my partner and said, get your ass back in there. Well, that's in a rage. I'm giving you a ticket for failure to yield. What do you mean flipping me off, which they say they didn't do? I challenge you to go out there and find that. It didn't happen, James said. Since the ambulance was not running its lights or siren, James said that Martin had every right to pull over the Creek Nation EMS ambulance on May 24th. Oklahoma Highway Patrolman, under all circumstances, has the right, I guess they're God, to make a traffic stop. He has the right to make a traffic stop on ambulance that is not running code before it has nothing more than any other vehicle, he said. Martin's attorney also said, because most ambulances only turn their lights on when they need to go through traffic. Martin's attorney also said that if someone thought that there was a trooper acted inappropriately, there are a number of things that run through the officer's mind. Yeah. Go talk to the state police. Go talk to the... And it goes on to say, one thing that police officers are taught is that a person who will fight a police officer, who will fight, I guess talking to him was fighting, is an extreme danger to the public. And they go on to say how dangerous the guy was for now we're going to, the EMT gets out and is like, what is going on here? We got a person in the car. He's like, get in the day, I said, boy. And the guy's like, don't talk to us like that. What's wrong with you? Somebody's standing up to me. I'm going crazy. Totally insane. And the state police and the governor, everybody are saying, hey, this is good. And that's why you're discredited and disliked. And you make all the other good state police officers who aren't lunatics on power trips look bad. And it turns out this guy's done this repeatedly. So, and I guess in Iraq, the troops do just sit off the road shooting families up in their car. It's on YouTube. We could show you just killing families for fun. I mean, look, we're humans. You're not God. You didn't rise after 3 days. I mean, got news. This is America. Land of the free, home of the brave. Now land of the cowards, home of the slaves. Now, you've already seen the reckless driving, the lunacy, almost driving the ambulance into a stalled car, risking the God's own life, but I guess gods can't die, so he's immortal. Risking Hercules. He's half God. Hercules, the war hero, risks his own life, goes out into the oncoming to go around, because Lord knows he's bored all day out there in the country. He finally must be the first big call he's had in a month. He's got some Iraqis to fight, American people. So he accelerates on down the road towards the ambulance. And the ambulance thinks they've woke up in the Twilight Zone. It is the Twilight Zone. Next stop, the Twilight Zone. Jaron Neihart, running things, pointed out something that I'd noticed last night and forgotten to make the point. The ambulance has seconds. This police car comes flying up on him so fast, he has no way to get out of the way. And I've told you, I've been driving back from Schertz, Texas, or driving up I-35 through Schertz, Texas, and there's this blue Charger that I see fly up on people's tails every time I'm down there. He must be out there giving tickets 24/7. He did it to me. 3-lane I-35. I'm in the slow lane, cruise control at 70, because I don't want to get tickets in that speed trap. And he flies up on my tail. By the time I see it, literally this dark blue Charger goes 100 miles an hour right up behind me, almost hits me 3 feet, and then goes, flies out and shoots on down the road. Just absolute reckless driving, absolutely psychopathic. Well, this cop's not driving that reckless. He's driving fast, though, on these windy, rotten roads. And in seconds, he's up on that ambulance, and the ambulance can't get over because there's a car in the breakdown lane. So as soon as it can, it gets over fast, Because, I mean, they know God's about to come after them and strike them down if they don't. Bolts of lightning are going to hit them in the form of a taser. So you see them get over, not fast enough. I mean, the only way that cop would have been happy on this power trip is if they'd have gone, all right, you know, say goodbye, God, I'm coming home, and just steered right into that car and hope they lived. And then the cop would have still been, you piece of filth, learn to get out of my way quicker, die better. I mean, literally, this is the mental illness we're seeing, and the cop's so delusional, he thinks, yeah, well, they deserved it. Yeah, I'm going to give you a ticket, you son of a bitch. Yeah. At 100 miles an hour on I-35 and almost hit him. Nobody can stop me, and I'll kill that whole family. They give me a problem. Yeah, just driving however they want. You want to see insanity. You want to see mental illness. You're going to see it. And they're in the news saying that the EMTs are dangerous to the public. This is incredible. We'll be right back.